your audience is still mostly Filipino?
Right now, yes, a lot of them are people in the Philippines,
Yes.
but um, little by little, like in one of our mobile programs, mobile marketing programs that we just ran around 3 months ago, there were people from almost, I believe, 9 different countries.
Wow.
So, it's changing.
Online is borderless, so it's not surprising you would get people from outside the Philippines. You don't
So
need a passport to take
yeah.
the course or a visa.
Thank God.
Yeah.
So it's so we have like it's borderless. You're right. We have people from in our last program. We had people from the UK, from the US, from I believe from Hong Kong, from Singapore, from China. So we've had more uptake not only in the country but also globally.
I'll ask you a macro question. What do you think the relationship between online education and the traditional modes of higher education is?
Yeah, I guess you can say that at their core,
Yes.
it's the same methodology. You always start with a good instructional design. So if you're not clear about what your learning objectives are, what the scope is of a particular module, let's say you're teaching social media marketing
Yes.
or search engine marketing, whether it's traditional or online, it always starts with a very good instructional design. So that's where we all start. So it's not like we're doing something we're doing something that's not tried and tested. We're still basing things on very good instructional design.
So there's far greater similarity to it
Yes,
than people
and
would think.
well,
The basics, actually.
Actually, the way I look at it is that online learning, when you apply instructional design to online learning, it's basically extending the capabilities of traditional. So now, like you said, learning becomes borderless. So why not have a teacher who's based in Silicon Valley teach Pinoys, people in the Philippines? So
And vice versa.
and
Have
vice
Filipinos
versa.
teach
Exactly.
international
Yes, and
students.
we've had Filipinos teachers teach our students who are based in other countries. So it is two-way.
That's very good to hear. But you think that Filipinos are ready for a growing phenomenon of online learning? I'm comparing it only to the United States, which you have Coursera, you have what else? You have Khan Academy, you have all these online providers that people are flocking to. Do you think we have the same readiness? Is it happening now?
Well, people. I think here the what we have to focus on is actually awareness.
Okay.
That online learning is actually fun.
Yes.
It's not that hard, and it actually makes learning more borderless and global. So now you're interacting not only with people in a classroom, but people in other countries. So I think it's more of that because even with today's technologies, if I use I don't need the high bandwidth to actually have a conversation with the teacher who's halfway around the world. So it's not, to me, it's not really an issue of infrastructure. So it's the technology is here. It's more of letting people know that they can learn more by going online and learning.
How do you envision e-learning to develop over the next few years, particularly in the Philippines?
Well, it should be like in other countries. It should be more, I guess, integrated already with learning. It should be. You shouldn't even
Be a question.
think of there shouldn't even be a question of
Should we? Shouldn't we?
yeah, there shouldn't even be a question whether you should combine e-learning with traditional learning
Yes.
because the I think the same way we teach digital marketing, you shouldn't be thinking of marketing and here's something separate, digital marketing. Hey, you know, digital marketing is basically marketing.
Yes.
It's part of what you do as a marketer. So, as a teacher, if you're teaching and you're not leveraging on online tools, I think it might be a disservice to your students because you're not allowing them to interact more with each other. You're not allowing them to learn from people globally. So like in our program, we have people who are not based in the Philippines. In our last mobile marketing course, we had 15 lecturers, and I think only one or two of them were based in the Philippines. So a teacher who doesn't leverage on that kind of knowledge available online is, maybe shortchanging their students.
And you have to admit, talent is worldwide. It's not just found in one country.
Yes.
So if you limit, for example, your knowledge base just in the Philippines, you miss out on the rest
the
of
learning.
world. And vice versa. But
Correct.
the other countries also have a lot to learn from us.
Yes.
It's not one way.
And if you look at how innovation happens, it's connecting different ideas
Yes.
together. From now, you're connecting ideas from different regions, so the innovation should be high.
Has your experience with e-learning in the last 5-7 years that you've been you've been immersed in this area changed your views on education?
Yes, very much. For one, it's like you said earlier, there are no borders now. And actually, I really find it very fulfilling because we also do have undergraduate programs, and I really feel, I guess, blessed to be in this field because when you start to see faculty who have been teaching, let's say, in a school in, let's say, outside of the Metro Manila area,
Yes.
who now have access to top-notch entrepreneurs, not only in Metro Manila but outside of the country, and then they tell you how much it has changed how they are teaching their students.
Yes.
To me, that's one reason why I went, or our organization has gone into e-learning, because we like changing things.
Yes.
So when you see now the big change between what the teacher knew months before our program, and then when we start training them to be able to teach digital marketing in the graduate level, you could see that suddenly their eyes are open to all the limitless possibilities. They're more excited to let their students use more of social media online. I've seen some schools who now are changing their policies. They used to block social media, but sometimes after they see our program and we start teaching, and the teachers now realize, oh my God, we're putting walls by not allowing them to go on social media. So we've seen some schools that have changed their policies because of how we deliver our courses. So it's very fulfilling.